Anyways, Ralph is the next story. Is our next story. I said last stream that Ralph had declined my weight loss challenge, and he shot back immediately saying that goddamn pedophile Josh Moon fucking lying about me again on his fucking show. I said I'd fucking do it, motherfucker. That fucking pedophile criminal terrorist Josh Moon. I fucking told him I'd do it, and somehow that becomes I wouldn't do it. So I've been listening to him rant about me on his fucking streams and try to set up this weight loss competition. So one of my only thing is I want this to be measured in a simple, achievable way. At the beginning of the competition, we'll go to a doctor, get a physician's note for our height and weight, and I want like an initial over the height and weight and something signed by a doctor or otherwise written in such a way that there's no way he's forging it. I want some level of assurance that he's not forging height and weight on that document, because that's the bet. It's 30 troy ounces of silver to Nick Ricada as escrow. He will verify the height and weight. We don't have to make the notes public. Just he independently verifies the height and weight. And then after 6 months, we do a physician's note again, and that will determine the ending height and weight. And for simplicity's sake, we're not doing BMI. We're not doing percentage of body fat loss. We're not doing percentage of weight loss. It's pounds dropped. It is just pounds dropped, pound for pound, however many pounds. If you lose 100 pounds and he loses 101 pounds, he wins. That's how it works. So you can say, like, I don't care if that's weighted in my favor or his. He thinks that it's a good deal to do it like that. I don't care if it's in his favor. I don't give a shit. I just want to keep it nice and simple. No questions, no fussing. He takes issue with me not wanting to do any videos. I've been trying to keep information about myself off, just to a minimum, basically, for obvious reasons, right? I've learned a couple lessons from watching people put needless amounts of information about themselves on the internet, so I'm trying to keep my profile as low as possible. He says that's bullshit. He puts himself out there every fucking week. Boy, you can fucking... I want one thing. If I do something, I want to be paid. And I want to be paid in pictures of Josh Moon. I want to see them little twinkle toes standing up on that scale. Socks completely optional, of course. And I want to see the Josh Moon, the flesh of the Josh Moon, in living color, boy. And that's what he wants. So it's like, okay, I guess I can do a video of me. He says a mask, COVID mask, and Trump hat are okay. So I'll probably use that opportunity to put a COVID mask and Trump hat on and do it that way. And just because I'm not accepting like a video of someone standing on a scale. It has to be a physician's note. That's the whole arrangement, right? So, if that's what if that will push him to the finish line and agree to do this, I will concede. I will do the video, just so that there's no qualms, and he seems okay with my stipulations that I can anonymize myself just a little bit. People know how I look, but I don't care. I still want to do as much as possible to try and progress into my future without my face being plastered everywhere. So that's that. I think he'll probably cheat. I think I'll probably end up losing because of something really fucking gay. But I am emotionally prepared for that already. I'm not expecting anything fair. I'm not expecting his doctor's note to be an accurate reflection of reality. And I don't know what I can do to even prove that, you know? Like, if I start adding stipulations like, no, Ralph, you have to, like, have Pantsu hold a meter stick up to you and, you know, all this other shit. He's gonna, like, back out and be like, well, I don't want to do all that, so... I'm not going to add any more stipulations. If he gets a physician's note and he sends the money to Rikita, I will consider that game on for the sake of it. 6 months. 6 months is what I proposed, just offhandedly. Like, we should set a time frame, like 6 months. And he says 6 months sounds good. I'm like, okay, 6 months it is. If he wants to change that, he can contact me. But otherwise, and even if he backs out, if something happens and I get like skeeved out and say like, I'm not going to do this, I don't think he'll, you know, I think that he's doing something weird and I don't trust this. I'll probably still just continue to lose weight. I've been losing weight all year. I'm down like 20 pounds from my heaviest. So probably more than that. I think from my absolute heaviest when I was at my heaviest in Ukraine because I did nothing but fucking eat. I still walked every day pretty much, but I spent a lot of time inside and I spent a lot of time eating. And I would only leave the house to go get food. And there was a lot of good food in Ukraine. I ate Georgian food and Ukrainian food and Chinese food and pizza. There was a lot of food in Ukraine that was super cheap, like the best food ever that I've ever had in any country, for next to nothing. So I ate a lot. That's what I'm saying. I ate a lot of food in Ukraine. And then I get out and I've been losing it by cooking more, eating more home meals. So I will just continue to do that regardless. But if Ralph wants to measure his efforts against mine, that would probably be fun for people. That is that. One other thing about Ralph, someone sent me this, and he's sending me interesting stories. And I'm not going to repeat them at this time because I'm still in like an investigatory phase. I'm still curious if they're actually true or not. So I'm not going to repeat them until I have some assurance that he's not completely full of shit. But they're pretty fucking wild stories if they're true. So just not to be like I don't want to tease information and be like an asshole, but I'm not going to say it unless I have some belief because it is like really awful shit. So I don't want to say it unless I know it's true. But he did send me this, so I'll just send this as a this is him in elementary school. I want to say I think he's 8 years old here. I want to say this is like 1993, so he's like 7 or 8. And he went to like a Catholic school, and the person sent me this picture as some sort of proof of what he's saying. But I don't know how I feel about it yet.
And these
Butters, I'm gonna get you. You better cheer up. You're sounding down and depressed tonight.
Well,
Butters.
I'm just enjoying the Schadenfreude. So what can I do?
You need to cheer up. You know what you need to do? You know what you need to do, Butters? You need to do this. First off, I'm not fucking with that faggot Josh Moon. I don't want to get involved in any contest with this faggot. He's a scumbag fucker, and he wants to repeat this garbage that I'm not even sure he didn't make up on his own and added to the shit. I don't know what the fuck, but I know it's fucking scurrilous and complete bullshit. I don't want to get involved with this faggot on some fucking shit.
He brought this whole thing out because he looks like a gigantic vagina.
He was already
back out of the contest. Didn't want to show his face.
He was already looking like a bitch.
Privacy, Ralph.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna take a picture of myself. Oh, fuck you.
He was already looking like a bitch. That's true. But I don't
roasting him for it.
But I don't want to even fuck with him on that level because either A, he's gonna cheat. He's going to be mealy-mouthed about it. He's not going to want to do his fucking weigh-ins or do any type of promo for it. If he starts losing, he's going to do even less promo. Like, if it's obvious he's losing, he's going to do even less promo. He's going to try to welch on the bet or find out some reason not to pay or cheat on the result. So it's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. But, Butters, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a Killstream caloric countdown.
Whoa, let's go. That's a great idea.
On Monday, and I'm going to weigh myself in once a week, and I'm going to I might even do the height, too. That's another thing. I'm not 5'1". There's pictures of me standing next to Worski. Like, what the fuck?
I can confirm he's not 5'1".
There's pictures of me standing next to Dick Masterson and Ricada and everybody else. Like, you dumb person. I'm not...
Nah.
Anyway, I'm not. So I may like actually have pantsuit with the Wildlands. We do the full weigh-in measurement and everything, at least on the first one. And every week I'm gonna post my weight on this show. The first one's gonna be on Monday, but we might start doing it on Fridays after. But I'm gonna start on Monday when I come back from New York. We're gonna weigh it. I'm gonna do the whole setup. We'll post it. We'll show it on the show. And we're going to do the Killstream caloric countdown. And we're going to start that on Monday.
Are we going to do it like one donation equals one less chicken nugget?
I don't know what all bells and whistles we're going to have or like what, games we're going to play around it or, events and anybody else wants to join and stuff. We're going to try to do maybe some type of bored or something. I don't know. But of course, the main part of the challenge is me losing a bunch of weight, obviously, and we're gonna put it up on the screen every week. We're gonna put my weight up on the screen, and that's how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do it from now until what, February, I guess. And we'll see how it goes after 6 months. Even during the holidays, that's gonna be tough. But
it sounds like quite a journey you're about to embark on.
I'm gonna do it on my own on the Killstream. Fuck this faggot. Not needed whatsoever. We're going to do it here on this show. Some workout stuff, all that shit. I'm going to go the whole 9 yards here on the Killstream. Because I got into the habit of weighing myself a lot when I was losing weight and even in jail. So in jail, you couldn't weigh yourself all the time. You could only weigh yourself when they took you to the fucking nurse's office or whatever. And then sometimes if they were being a prick, they wouldn't even let you weigh. If the nurse was being a bitch, she wouldn't let you weigh. I got into a cussing match with one of these motherfuckers because they wouldn't let me weigh. And I didn't get to find out for an extra week or two. And I was trying to keep up with my weight loss, right? So this pissed me the fuck off. And the scale was right there. It's like, bitch, let me fucking weigh. Anyway, but yeah, I actually weigh myself now.
Don't they just have Tyrone pick you up and lift you over his head and he goes, shit, you losing weight.
But yeah, I actually weigh myself now though. If I didn't weigh myself now and keep up with it, I probably would have gained way more weight even than I did. But yeah, I'd gained most of that weight back that I lost. But I was at 273 something earlier when I weighed, but I ate most of a Firehouse sandwich. So I don't know. It's probably closer to 274 or something or 5 now because that's a pretty big sandwich. But that's what I weighed earlier. This weekend we'll see. How many New York City treats we have and pizza pies and gabagool and all that stuff. But we're gonna start it on Monday and then probably do 2 weigh-ins next week. I'll probably do the first one on Monday and then we'll do one on Friday. And then we'll start on every Friday, I think is how we'll do it from then on out.
Fat Fuck Friday.
I love that. Actually, you just nailed it. Fat Fuck Friday. There it is right there. No more needed. Part of the Killstream caloric countdown. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So that's going to start on Monday. No faggot farms needed. I don't need his measly $600 either.
So he paid you to lose weight?
No, he was betting me. Yeah, he was betting me $600 worth of silver, basically, or $600 to $900, whatever. But it would have, man, fuck that. I can already see how that's gonna go, and it's gonna be squabbling back and forth, and Nick Ricada is gonna be in the middle, and it's gonna be
it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I already said.
Yeah, Worski knows.
Gonna be sitting there just why the fuck did you bring me into this?
Exactly. And I'm going to end up, we're going to get into an argument, or they're going to get into an argument, or we're all going to get into an argument, or
no point.
It's just dude, no point whatsoever. I don't trust Josh Moon at all for anything, and I want absolute bad things to happen to him. So there's no need to even act like there's any type of camaraderie or friendly rivalry or anything. I want this motherfucker gone off the earth. I don't give a fuck. He's a piece of shit.
You were down, and it's 4 days later, he could not help himself.
Well, that's funny. That's true. Earlier this week, I was down, but it's at this point now, no, I'm not down anymore. You're a fucking piece of shit.
The idea is when you're doing a contest with an enemy and you're in an agreement, you sort of all right, time to chat. You know what I mean? Now you have to do your shit to win and camaraderie. It's not even friendship, but it's you nod at each other and go, we're gonna do this, right? And then he's just straight up 3 to 4 days contacts this old guy that you used to know, and they're lying about you and all this fucking shit. It's why would you?
Yeah, why would I want to get involved with a contest with a guy like this?
You're supposed to it can be your biggest enemy, and when you agree on something, you fucking do the thing. And then it's 4 days, could not help himself for more than.
And we were pretty much on target to do it. Yeah, like you said, man. We were on, and it was okay, you know what? Even after all the shit, quite frankly, he had said plenty of unconscionable shit about me already, and about my ex-wife and fake shit about that. And I talked about all that on this show too. Quite frankly, should have never even considered it, given the shit he said about me and other things I can't even talk about right now that we've alluded, that kind of go with some of the stuff I said earlier that have to do with other people and other things and stuff that I can't talk about. But that could be some things there too. That sounds so opaque, but I literally can't even speak on it. Lord Xenu.
Ralph, you owe it to Ricky to get in shape and live a long, healthy life.
Yeah, that's right. I owe it to Ricky. That was the dog's name. That was another thing. I called it Harvey. I was like, I didn't even remember the dog's name. Anyway, yeah, I guess it was Ricky.
Ralph's backing out after I posted the yearbook picture. To be honest, I'm glad. After talking to the source of the picture and hearing about the shit Ralph did while he was in school, I'm leaning towards actually hating Ralph now, and I don't want any friendly competitions with him. I'll post a weigh-in picture tomorrow and I'll commit to weight loss independently. Please stop giving me unsolicited fucking advice, holy shit. I mentioned losing weight and I have received hundreds of replies I did not ask for, paragraphs each, containing mountains of dieting advice. I did not read any of it. I've explicitly said I do not need advice. People, for whatever reason, insist on trying to sell me their fucking diet or lifestyle or whatever. I hate the Antichrist.